Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 3 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 3 and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter mixed operations and the lessons we're going to cover today are perform multiple operations with whole numbers, interpret data in tables, multi-step word problems, and mixed operators. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So let's just start with the first lesson, that is perform multiple operations with whole numbers. Okay, here I'm on grade 3 math. The chapter we're working on is mixed operations. Let's just start with the lesson that is perform multiple operations with whole numbers, right? Find the value of the expression 5 plus 5 minus 3. So you have more than one operation in the same expression, right? So the expressions are addition and subtraction. So addition and subtraction are on the same level, right? So you have to go from left to right. From when you start from left, you have addition first. So first you have to add 5 plus 5 makes 10, and then you have to subtract. So 10 minus 3 equals 7. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, find the value of the expression. So here you have division and multiplication, right? So let me just explain the priority of the operators, like which, if you have more than one operation in a question, which operation you have to solve first, right? They are multiplication, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction, right? So if in a question you have the all the operations, like you have to divide, multiply, addition, and subtraction, the very first thing you have to do is divide, right? The second thing you have to do is multiplication. Do it third, addition and subtraction, going from left to right, right? Which operation is first? Like from in the left, multiplication, addition is first. You have to perform addition, and or then you have to perform subtraction, right? They are on the same level, right? The one that is first, you have to perform first, right? But the first thing you have to do is division, right? Now let's just look at the example. Here in the example, you have division and multiplication. 5 divided by 5 times 3, right? The first thing you have to perform is division. First, you have to divide. So 5 divided by 5 is, when you do 5 divided by 5, 5 times 1 is 5, right? And then you have to multiply 3. So 1 times 3 equals 3. So the correct option is 3. The correct option is 3. Stop talking, everyone. Just focus on the lesson we are working on. Write your answers in the chat box. If you keep talking, I will block you. Find the value of the expressions. Now you have addition and multiplication first, right? So multiplication has higher priority than addition. Higher priority means you have to perform multiplication first, right? So first thing you have to do is multiply 2 times 5, right? 2 times 5 is 2 times 5 is 10, then you have to add 3. So the correct option is 13. Got it? The correct option is 13. Find the value of the expression. So which is the correct option? You have to perform multiplication first. It is blurry. Is it blurry, everyone? My screen is blurry. Hello, everyone. My screen is blurry. Um, Charles, I think that is blurry for you. You have to check your internet connection because you can see four of the kids replied no, right? So because that is because of your internet maybe. So fix your internet or just close the Explorer or whatever you are using and then open again. Okay, so you have to perform multiplication first, right? You have to do 2 times 4, right? 2 times 4 is 8 and 8 plus 5 is 13. So the correct option is 13. I don't know who is sitting there. I just read your name. So just go to the settings or whatever fixed it from your side. 2 times 4 is 8 and 8 plus 5 is 13. The correct option is 13. 2 times 4 is 8 and 8 plus 5 equals 13, right? Find the value of the expression 3 times 4 plus 1, which is the correct option. If it is still blurry, you can open the lesson at your side, right? The lesson name is we're working on grade 3 math. The chapter we're working on is mixed operations, and the one I'm on right now is perform multiple operations with whole numbers. You can open the lesson at your side to go to the practice questions and you can hear me what question I'm on, right? Or otherwise follow the instruction one of your fellow student is giving you. Maybe it will be fixed. 3 times 4 plus 1. So which is the correct option? Very good. That would be 13. You have to perform multiplication first. You have to do 3 times 4, that is 12, and 12 plus 1 equals 13. So the correct option here is 13. Okay, find the value of the expression. So which is the correct operation? Which is the correct option? You have multiplication and addition, right? That means you have to perform multiplication first, right? So you have to do 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9 and 9 plus 4 equals. Yes, that is 13. Option number 1 is the correct option. The correct option is 13. Find the value of the expression, which is the correct option. 5 plus 4 times 1, which is the correct option. You have to perform multiplication first. So 4 times 1 is 4. Then you have to add 5. So the correct option is 9. Find the value of the expression, which is the correct option. 3 plus 4 times 2. Very good. You have to perform 4 times 2 first. 4 times 2 is 8. Then you have to add 3. It is 11. 8 plus 3 is 11. How 12? 8 plus 3 is 11. How 12? The correct option is 11. Find the value of the expression 5 times 3 divided by 5. So, which is the correct option? You have now multiplication and division, right? You have to go from left to right. When you go from left to right, first thing you have to perform is multiplication. 5 times 3, that is 15. Then you have to divide it by the 5. So 15 divided by 5 is 3. The correct option is 3. That means if you have same thing you have to do. If you have multiplication and addition, or multiplication and division, or addition or subtraction in the same question, you have to perform multiplication first and then you have to divide, right? 5 times 3 is 15, and then you have to do 15 divided by 5, and 15 divided by 5 is 3. So the correct option is 3. Got it? Okay, you can complete the questions by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is interpret data in tables. The next lesson is interpret data in tables. Let's just start with example. An actor was informed how many fan letters he received each day, right? On Monday, number of fan letters is 629. On Tuesday, they are 184. And on Wednesday, they are 226. How many fan letters were total were received on Tuesday and Wednesday? You have to calculate the total letters that were he received on Tuesday and Wednesday. So for this, you have to add the values that are in front of Tuesday and Wednesday. On Tuesday, he received 184 letters, and on Wednesday, he received 226 letters. So just add 184 and 226. That would be 410. That means Tuesday and Wednesday, he received 410 letters, right? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Okay, an employee at a crayon factory kept track of the number of crayons produced each day. How many more crayons did a factory produce on Saturday than on Thursday? So you have to see how much more crayons Tuesday, how much more crayons did the factory produce on Saturday than on Thursday? So you have to subtract Saturday from the number of crayons that were on Saturday. You have to subtract the Thursday from Saturday. So you have to do on Saturday the crayon produced are 8,168, and on Thursday they are 6,424. You just have to subtract them, right? 8 minus 4 is 4. 6 minus 2 is 2. You cannot subtract 1 out of 4, so you need to borrow 1. That makes 11 here. 11 minus 4 is 7, and 7 minus 6 is 1. That means on Saturday he have factory produced 1724 more crayons than on Thursday, right? The correct option is 1724. 1744 it is, right? The correct option is 1744. Charles, what you want to write? You have everything on the aplustudents.com. You don't need to write them, you just have to understand what I am saying. Just go to the lesson and or just listen to me carefully what I am saying. Try to understand the things I'm explaining. You don't have to write anything. Focus on the lesson, just understand, right? Okay, the next one is okay, it's okay, you are Shantala. An author recorded how many words she wrote in past 5 days, right? An author recorded how many words she wrote in the past 5 days. So here is the table that have the days and number of words she wrote on in the last 5 days, right? How many more words did the author write on Friday than on Tuesday? So basically you have to see how much more words the author write on Friday than on Tuesday, right? So on Friday, here is the Friday. On Friday she wrote 8,856 words. And on Tuesday she wrote 4,896. You have to see how much more Friday than on Thursday. So you have to subtract 8,856 minus 4,896. You have to subtract. So which is the correct option? You have to subtract 6 minus 6 is 0. You cannot subtract 5 out of 9, so you need to borrow 1. That makes 15 here. 15 minus 9 is 6. 7 minus 8, you cannot, so you need to borrow 1. You are left with 7, and that makes 17 here. 17 minus 8 is 9, and 7 minus 4 is 3. That means that is 3,960. He have written 3,960 more words than on Tuesday, right? Can you guys please stop talking? I'm going to block you all, the one who are talking. No one is answering the questions I'm asking. Just keep talking. So stop talking now. The correct option is 3,960 words, right? Okay, our farmer wrote down how many kilograms of cherries were sold in 4 days. How many more kilograms of cherries were sold on Monday than on Sunday, right? How many more kilograms of cherries were sold on Monday than on Sunday? So on Monday they are 678, right? On Monday they are 678, and on Sunday they are 804. Sorry, on Sunday they are 430, right? You need to see how much more they are, so you have to subtract 678 minus 430. So which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is 248. That means on Monday they sold 248 more cherries than on Sunday. Got it? The correct option is 248. Okay, the next one is some car owners compared how many miles they drove in the past year. How many more miles did Harry drive than Barbara? So, which is the correct option? So, you have to how many more miles Harry did 8,540 and Barbara did 6,818. So, just subtract which is the correct option. You cannot subtract 0 out of 8, so you need to borrow 1. That would be then 10 minus 8. 10 minus 8 is 2. Then you have, okay, yes, that is 1722. The correct option is 1722. Very good. Okay, the next one is Gavin's class tracked how many newspaper each student collected for their recycling project. How many more newspaper did Gavin collected than Julie? So you have to subtract the one Gavin collected than Julie. So Gavin collected 387 and Julie did 157. You have to subtract them. So which is the correct option? Yes, you're right. Yes, they are 230, right? The correct option is 230, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Rest. The next lesson is multi-step word problems. Okay, so let's just start with the test questions, right? Just listen to me carefully with the word problems, but you have to perform the basic operations. First thing you have to do is you need to understand the question first, right? The first one is Tetsu needs 58 cupcakes for a birthday party. He already has 33 chocolate cupcakes and 3 vanilla cupcakes. How many more cupcakes should Tetsu buy? Okay, in total he needs 58, right? He already have 33 chocolate cupcakes and 3 vanilla. Let's just add them. That is 33 plus 3. That means he already have 36 cupcakes, right? How much more he needed? Just subtract 58 minus 36, right? Yes, that is 22. That means he still needed 22 more cupcakes, right? The correct option is 22. Alice walked 2 blocks from his house to the bus stop. He rode the bus 11 blocks to post office. Later he came home the same way. How many blocks did Alice travel in all? You have to calculate the total distance he covered, right? Okay, for example, 2 blocks from office to bus stop, 11, he rode the bus 11 blocks to the post office and then he came back, right? When he came back 11 by bus and then 2 by from the bus stop. We just have to add. So, which is the correct option? Yes, it is 26. That is 26. How you guys add? The simple answer is 26. Beer needs 66 cartons of berries to make a berry cobbler. He already had 8 cartons of berries and 9 cartons of blueberries. How many more cartons of berries should bring by, right? So which is the correct option? He already have 8 cartons of strawberry and 9 cartons of blueberry. So just add 8 plus 9. That means he already have 17 cartons, right? The total cartons he needed is 26. So just subtract 26 out of 17. So which is the correct option? - 16 minus 7 is 9. That means he still need 9 more. How 7? What are you guys doing? You guys just focus on the chit chat. So he needs 9 more cartons. Okay, Bella walked 5 blocks from her house to bus stop. She rode the bus 7 blocks to the library. Later she came home the same way. How many blocks did Bella travel in also? Which is the correct option? The correct option is 24, right? That means the total travel distance she traveled is 24 blocks. Okay, the next one is Jane want to buy a dictionary that cost $9, a dinosaur book that cost $5, and a children cookbook that cost $11. She has saved $11 from her allowance. How much more money does Jane need to buy all three books? Right. So the price of all three books is 9 plus 5 14 and 14 plus 11 is 9 plus 5 plus 11 is 20. $25. That means he needed $25, right? So how much more? He have 18. So 25 minus 18 is how much he still need. 25 minus 18 is 7. The correct option is 7. Okay, let's just start with the next lesson. You can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just start with the next lesson. That is how much time you need to think. You guys are just so busy with chatting. No one is listening to me what I am asking, and then you are asking for time. Wow, great. Which sign makes the statement true? You have 65. 6 times 10 equals 5. But where is the missing sign? Okay, yes. Here you have a missing sign between 65 and 6 times 10. Here you need to put a sign, right? So let's just solve and see which sign is missing. You have 65 here. Here you have a missing sign, right? 6 times 10 equals 5. 6 times 10 is 60, right? And here you have a missing sign. So which sign is missing? 65. Which operation you performed between 65 and 60 so that you can get the answer 5? 2 minutes for the whole shift. I have to just do grade 3. You guys are in grade 3, not in grade 1. You have there the operations we are performing are just so quick. We are just doing addition and subtraction, right? 65 minus 60 equals 5. That means the missing operation is subtraction. It is subtraction. 65 plus 60 equals 5. How? That is subtraction because 65 and 60 you have two numbers and they must equal 5. So you have to subtract. 65 minus 60 equals 5. So that is subtraction. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, which sign makes the statement true? Okay, you have a missing sign over here between 10 and 6, right? So the answer we need is 5. When you evaluate this expression, the answer must be 5, right? 80 divided by 10, 6 equals 5, right? You have 80 here. 80 divided by, you have to think 80 divided by what number equals 5? 80 divided by 16 is 5. 16 times 5 is 80. That means there you must have you must have an addition sign over here. This way you can 10 plus 6 is 16 and 80 divided by 16 is 5. So the correct option is addition. The missing sign is addition. The correct option is addition, right? Okay, which sign makes the statement true, right? You have 10 plus 10, the missing sign here equals 20. 10 plus 12, the missing sign equals 20. When you solve this side of the expression, the answer must be 20, right? So, which is the correct option? What you have to do? Here you already have 10, right? That means 10 plus 10 makes 20. How to 10 from 20, 12 and 2? You have to subtract them. It would be 12 minus 2 equals 10, right? So 10 plus 10 makes 20. That means the missing sign here is subtraction. The correct answer is subtraction, right? Which sign makes the statement true? 14 minus 7. 14 minus 7 is 7. Now we have 7 and 4 equals 11. Which operation you perform 7 and 4 so that the answer is 11? Yes, you have to add them. What is this? You have to add them. Hold on. What's wrong with the whiteboard? Okay, hold on. Okay, you have to. Okay, the next one is which sign makes the statement true, right? Let's just solve the one you are given with the operations. You have to do 5 times 1, that is 5. You are left and then 5 and 4, and that equals 1. Which operation you perform on 5 and 4 so that you can get the answer 1? You can simply subtract them. 5 minus 4 is 1, so the correct option is subtraction. Option number 1 is the correct option. The correct option is subtraction, right? Yes, you have to subtract them. Okay, 10 minus 9, 19 minus 9 is which operation you perform 10 and 3 to make the answer 30? 10 times 3 equal 30. You have to multiply them, right? That means you need to multiply them. Very good. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 3 math. The chapter we were working on is mixed operations, and the lessons we have covered today are Perform multiple operations with whole numbers, interpret data in tables, multi-step word problems, and missing operators, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9, right? Or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10. So if you still have any question, you can ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Okay, then bye everyone.